we're here for book number 27. Let's do this.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna scroll.
Because they're all out right now?
They're all out. I just scrolled through my TBR.
Okay, he's just gonna scroll and stop. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say...
Do I say stop?
Yeah. So I'm gonna start scrolling now.
Stop.
Okay, those are all taken. What's the closest one?
Oh, you're choosing. You're still scrolling and
Those are all
choosing.
taken. Okay, the closest one is The Color of Law.
The Color of Law?
Yeah, which I've actually been wanting to read.
By?
Richard Rothstein.
I thought you could say Richard Ramirez. The Color of Law. There you go. All right. Stay tuned for that. All right. He's done with book 27. What was it?
The Color of Law by Richard Rothstein. Basically, the full title is The Color of Law, A Forgotten History of How Our Government Segregated America. So that's the cover.
Get it closer. Okay.
So basically, it's a nonfiction book and it talks about segregation, but it mainly talks about housing for segregation and all that. So it like goes as far back as like the mid to late 1800s, like I think like right around when slavery ended. And basically, it talks about racial profiling. It talks about like white people in the suburbs, black people in ghettos, and all this stuff. It talks about how the government would weaponize the law, basically, to keep the United States segregated and keep neighborhoods segregated. It kind of goes like deep into the history of the housing market for people of color and how it can be more difficult for them, and especially during like the 60s and all that. Yeah, it kind of basically just like, it reminded me a lot of season 1 of Them, minus all the supernatural stuff, because that's about a black family moving into a white neighborhood in the 1950s.
Isn't there season 2 now?
There is season 2, yeah.
We never watched it.
We never did. Because me and Mia were watching season 1 over again, and then she just stopped watching with me, so.
Okay.
But we can probably watch that sometime soon. Anyways. But, yeah, it's like really informative. It really kind of just makes you think, and I mean, obviously, like, people know about segregation and they know about all this stuff, but you learn more about it, and you learn, like, the lengths that the government will go to keep people of color separated from white people, segregated, and separate, it's all the same thing. Anyway, yeah, that's, like, I don't really know how to explain it anymore, that's, like, yeah, so.
All right, there you go. You enjoyed it? What do you give it?
Probably like a 3.5 or a 4.
Cool.
It was a good book. It was really informative, but it wasn't really my type of book.
Yeah.
But I would definitely, like, if you want to educate yourself on, like, racism or just human rights in general, that is definitely a book to read. So.
What's it called again?
The Color of Law.
What's the whole title?
The Color of Law, A Forgotten History of How the Government Segregated America.
And who's the author?
Richard Rothstein.
There you go.